Sri Lanka now has a new president in the biggest political shake-up in the country in over a decade. Opposition candidate Sirisena trounced the President Mahinda Rajapaksa in the tightest ever presidential race, ending his 10-year rule.
A vote for change has catapulted Maithripala Sirisena, a one-time colleague of Mahinda Rajapaksa, to the office of Sri Lanka's president. In a stunning election defeat, Rajapaksa lost the election by an over 4% vote margin, proving his poll gamble a major miscalculation. The snap polls were announced nearly 2 years ahead of schedule. Rajapaksa had hoped to cash in on 4 years of peace after the end of the civil war and economic progress. After all, the victory had won him the last election in 2010. But his totalitarian style, charges of large-scale human rights violations and rising inflation, combined with an emboldened opposition, worked against him. Final blow was the defection of Maithripala Sirisena, a faithful member of Rajapaksa's Freedom Party and his former health minister, who was wooed by a united opposition under the United National Party's leader Ranil Wickremesinghe, and named the common opposition candidate, also supported by former President Chandrika Kumaratunga. Not only Rajapaksa's political opposition, Sirisena also won the backing of Sinhalese Buddhist monks as well as the Tamil and Muslim minorities.
The minorities have voted overwhelmingly for Sirisena, with many of these Tamil-dominated districts giving him as much as 70 to 80% of the votes. But will that translate into greater devolution of powers? Ranil Wickremesinghe has already ruled out any international court of justice trying Rajapaksa or any of the others for alleged war crimes. They have, however, promised that a truth commission will look into these issues.
Delhi, wary of Rajapaksa's constant attempts to leverage Lanka's growing association with China against India's repeated calls for effective rehabilitation of Lanka's Tamil population struggling to find political, economic and social space after the end of the war, has congratulated the new president. In a letter to Maithripala Sirisena, Prime Minister Modi said he wished him success in building a peaceful and prosperous Sri Lanka on the foundations of genuine and effective reconciliation. These two men have promised a new country where executive presidency will be abolished within 100 days. In fact, Wickremesinghe is widely believed to take over as the next Prime Minister, which will certainly mean interesting times ahead for the new dispensation and a test of the unity it has displayed in the run-up to today's results. With Uma Sudhir and camera person Nazir Sheikh in Colombo, Ambika Verma, NDTV.